New Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane with this meeting against the reigning champions, Mamelodi Sundowns. Good evening and welcome to the Limpopo province. It's been a tough start to the season for Sekhukhune United. They played against Stellenbosch FC. They lost by 1-0. They played against Pirates. They're playing against Mamelodi Sundowns tonight. And those are the top three sides in the Betway Premiership last season. In the meantime, Khaleesi ready to pull the trigger. He didn't on that occasion. Leon waiting for the chance, but curls over the top. And Lina not tested early on yet.
Yeah, it was Reyners who tried to create space for himself inside the box. Made that run to the left-hand side, coming short. I think the control also just didn't allow him to have enough time to be able to turn quick, but good defensive duties there from Piri to force him to take a longer route for him to turn, but unable to hit the target there. That was Reyners. Good defensive work there being done by Sekhukhune, not allowing Mamelodi Sundowns to get into dangerous areas to cause all those things, the corners, the save from the goalkeeper.
Oh, little upper, that's not clever. Solid into the middle, pulled wide by Reyners. And the whole bench rises in great surprise that at least didn't test Lina.
I can see also how frustrated he is, but it was a good ball being played by Salas, but another good defensive work being done. Salas here makes a good run, sports Reyners with his run, but yet again, that block there from Ndlovu, I think it makes things a little bit difficult for Reyners to have a full contact that he wanted, because you know that there is a player here, you know there's a defender here, but great, can see the reaction there from the players as well.
Lovely sizing run from Ikram Reyners, and now the match just starts to open up a little. Solid through the middle, Reyners onside! Good save, Lina! Pressure mounts. Does it ever stop from a Mamelodi Sundowns point of view? We'll have their first corner kick of the match. Delightful play, a slight off balance from Cardoso, and it allows the space to open for Reyners. Kizi with another touch, a little dummy run out there as well from Langa, but the ball's gone the other direction. Good pass into the middle here, and an opportunity for Brad Krobler, but it falls behind him, and that is an opportunity that has to be buried when you're playing against Sundowns.
Indeed, Kevin, those are opportunities. They are so far apart each other, but it was, look at the run that Munare makes. Nobody tracks him, a good cross inside the box. Here, you need to have a right connection. That is Langa can see that he didn't really have the connection that he wanted there. All you need to do is just try and hit the target. Just force Onyango to make that save, but those are opportunities that need to punish.
Nuno Santos. Lina punches. It nearly falls to the substitute Matthews. And look where Onyango finds himself. He just gets there in front of Mube. And I think there's going to be yellow cards in here for over-enthusiastic remonstrations, and a yellow card for Cardoso too from Zanzeka. So that should bring a little bit of calm to the situation, and you can see our floor manager in the background with a massive smile on his face. This is brave from the 40-year-old. And look at the gap that the space that he had to make up before making the clearance.
Yeah. And before that, I think he wasn't sure whether to make it or not, because I think he just delayed a little bit, and then once he decided to go, obviously not many players will be brave to go, 50-50 with the goalkeeper. You'll forever get that opportunity. You can see how the conviction with that clearance as well.
Vecino back to Jaden Adams, and again that opens the game for Lunga, and again he can't thread the eye of the needle. Chibopha in the way of the Zimbabwean. Very patient from Mamelodi Sundowns, and they're playing this sort of short passing game in the opponent's half of the field instead of their own now. That's an onside for Matthews, and it brings a good save out of Ronaldo Lina, because that was top left-hand corner.
That was a top left-hand corner. Brilliant save from Lina. Forced himself to stretch. Good turn from Matthews inside the box, taking that initiative. Good run being played. Look at here, understand that maybe the position wasn't well. Sets himself nicely on his right foot. Pulled out a brilliant save there from Lina.
So Santos again, finding Rezinho. Matthews is the target. And they'll get second ball here from Brighton Glovo with Rezinho. Will Mamelodi Sundowns. Not a bad ball to the back post, to be honest. Shalolile! Acrobatic as usual and emphatic, but just past the upright.
That's the man that is hungry for goals. Good ball being played. But look at the leap there from Leon. Shalolile, you can see he's leaning backwards, waiting for that ball to drop a little bit sooner, because there is a player that is charging. Unfortunately, therefore, the striker couldn't hit the target.
Nuno Santos. Or the header from Shalolile. 2 chances since he's come on.
Spoke about it earlier on as to then, when you do have this man inside the pitch, he will give you those chances like this, being in and around the box, trouble the defenders in terms of his aerial powers as well. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the right direction that he wanted, but you can see the intention. A good ball being played up.
An era of discontent in the dugout of Sekhukhune United from a certain former South African international. Matthews was a lovely first toucher and a great opportunity for the goal. Deflection! A deflection costs Sekhukhune United, just as they did against Stellenbosch FC with a touch from Cardoso. No chance for Ronaldo Lina. Finally the deadlock is broken, and you can judge by that celebration just how valuable it was, and coming at the right time. Nuno Santos gets his foot on the ball, and a bit unlucky for Sekhukhune United.
I mean, after so much great work that has been done defensively, we spoke about the substitution, Mudiba and Modao.
It wasn't a deflection, it was cleanly struck by Nuno Santos, his first goal of the season. It's a very crucial one for Mamelodi Sundowns, who now are suddenly 3 points clear of Mamelodi Sundowns, and that'll leave Sekhukhune United in 5th place on the table. Jaden Adams trying to do something else similar to what we saw earlier on, and now there's a chance for Shalolile! The header is from Brian Leon, and suddenly the gates have fallen open, and Sundowns scored 2 in 2 minutes.
And it's a goal that comes at the right time for Mamelodi Sundowns. Modao again getting that instrumental pass, but Shalolile, that control. Still, you're forcing Lina to make that save, and that save just purrs or just fall nicely there for Leon, but also he finds himself in the right place. Good save nonetheless from Leon, but look at the header. You know, just across the goalkeeper. But this man, Peter Shalolile, hungry for goals, gets himself in the right position. Good control from him. Forces Lina to make that save. Falls there nicely there for Leon to be able to pounce.
It came late, but it came. Santos and Leon scoring the goals for Mamelodi Sundowns, who win tonight by 2-0.
And this is the spirit that the team had today. We felt the spirit inside the pitch, we felt in the locker room, we felt in the stands, and this is really the spirit of Ubuntu that we have in our shirts. The families today, and congratulations everybody. But it's true, today was a game of a lot of creativity. We knew that the game probably would be finished in the end, but we told the boys that today the starters would be as important as the finishers in order to put intensity, rhythm, to make the Sekhukhune players tired, to force them to really arrive in the end without energy and capacity to process everything we could make. Fantastic pleasure we had to prepare this match. It was very beautiful. We brought almost all team. They understood that we had to be committed, and congratulations. Congratulations to the players, congratulations to everybody that believes. We need our fans to believe on us, to really believe and live the spirit of the team. And we dedicate the victory to the ones that are always with us. Thank you very much, Masandawana family.
Congratulate to Sundowns, you know, for the win. You know, the quality they have that they brought off the bench. We managed to contain them for 90 minutes, but yeah, added time, one mistake and we got punished, you know. And obviously then the second one really doesn't count, because we have to open ourselves to try and attack and get the equalizer, and we get caught on the counter. But I think for 90 minutes, defensively, our structure, our organization was very, very good. We had our moments in attack, not many, but like I said before, there wouldn't be many, and we had a great chance to actually score.